Hello everyone and welcome to our contemporary math notes for section 4.2. Today we're talking about the place value or positional value systems of numeration. And this is actually the same system that we use. So we're just going to breeze through this. In a place value system, the value of the symbol depends on the position in the numeral. Okay, so that's why we call it a place value or positional value system. So for an example is we operate in a base 10 system. So notice the value of the 2 change as we move its position. So here we recall that this was the ones column, and so that 2 is worth 2 ones. In this column we call that the tens column, and so that 2 is worth 2 tens, or 20. Here, this 2 is in the hundreds column, and so it's worth 2 times 100, or 200. Now, a true positional value system has a base, okay? And it's the power of each of these place values. So 1, 10, 100. And so these are all powers of 10, so we call that a base 10 system. It also has a set of symbols, a symbol for 0, which is going to become very important since if we have 0 of a specific place, we need to have a representation for that. And then we also have a symbol for every natural number less than the base. Alright, so taking a look at the Hindu-Arabic system, so we do have a symbol that represents 0 or nothing, and then we have a symbol for every natural number less than the base. And so the base was 10, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the reason we only have to have a natural number for every number less than the base is that once we get to the base, we represent it with 2 symbols, and that would just be 10 or 1, 0, and so on and so forth. Now, for our base 10 place values, we start all the way on the right side, and this is actually going to be 10 to the 0. Okay, and 10 to the 0 is 1, so anything in the furthest right is going to be the ones column. Then we move to the left, and that's going to be 10 to the first power, so that just goes up 1 power, and 10 to the first power is 10. So anything second from the right is going to be the tens column. Then we have 10 squared, and that's going to be 100, so this would be the 100s column. 10 cubed, this would be the thousands column. 10 to the fourth, this would be the 10,000s column. 10 to the fifth, this would be the 100,000s column. And 10 to the sixth, and this would be the millions place. Okay, so hopefully you're picking up that if we're doing a base of 10, that 10 is the base of all of these numbers. Okay, and then we just increase the powers by 1 each time, and we start with 0 because anything to the 0 power is 1. And then we go to the first, second, third, so on and so forth. The rules of the Hindu-Arabic system, basically, you just have to multiply each digit by its place value and then add them together. And we get something that's called expanded form. So if I wrote this number here, okay, 4, 2, 7, and 6, what we would do is be able to rewrite this number as 4 times 10 to the third plus 2 times 10 squared plus 7 times 10 to the first plus 6 times 10 to the 0. So that's exactly how a place value system works. we would just match these up with the proper places and then multiply them by their place values. Okay, so this value is worth 1, this value is worth 10, this value is worth 100, and this value is worth 1,000. Another way you might see this is just by actually expanding those place values. So 4 times 1,000 plus 2 times 100 plus 7 times 10 plus 6 times 1. Okay, so that is basic information on place value systems and the Hindu-Arabic system of numeration.